Here's what I know. When real estate agents don't have enough leads in their pipeline, they can either create them through prospecting and marketing activities, or they can go buy them. I'm Shayna Armstrong, team leader of Keller Williams Success Realty here in the beautiful Panama City Beach, Florida. Thank you for tuning into our Do the Work, a real estate growth series today. We are here talking about buying online leads. While prospecting and marketing is a tried and true method, buying online leads for real estate agents is growing in popularity. Now, before we go and buy leads too quickly, we want to be financially responsible and plan out what we need to buy for our business plan. So let's give an example. Let's say that I'm an agent and I already have a database of 300. Well, we know that this year, roughly 6% of the US population is going to move. So if I'm only looking to close 18 units or less, my 300 people database could be very good for me as long as I'm following a great 36 touch plan and staying in front of them and having conversations with them. Now, let's say I've got this 300 database and I want to close 40 units. Well, I'm going to need more leads to hit that unit goal, right? So what I know is I can either create them through prospecting and marketing, or I can go buy more leads. So let's talk about what it looks like buying online leads. Let's talk about 3 different types of online leads that you can buy. You can buy through social media, through search engines, and lead aggregators. Examples of these are Facebook could be your social media one, Google could be your search engine, and Realtor.com could be the lead aggregator. And they all have different prices varying on what type of lead it is, how warm they are, and what you're doing in general, right? So let's start off with social media. It's very important when we talk about online leads to know there's going to be learning months and earning months, and especially with social media, because a lot of that you would potentially be doing yourself. So as you start to run your ads through social media, and you'll need a business page to start doing this, you will see what ads are having an actual click and it's getting you a return on investment. You're going to need to run an ad that's going to have a landing page, sign-up sheet, something to help you get that lead. Because if you're running ads just for exposure, then that's not getting you more leads. It's just exposing you to more people. So running an ad with the landing page or the sign-up sheet to get somebody to click and sign up so that you can give them a call to potentially start doing business with them. And in these learning months, you will need to look at the analytics of it to see which ones are getting more clicks, what type of content and information that you're posting is leading you to more people signing up and giving more leads. So that's the first one. The social media, Facebook, whatever type of social media ad that you're running, that's how you kind of start that going. The next one is the search engine one, which I am the least familiar with, but you could do one through Google, right? So let's say I'm using a search engine like Google, and I am typing, what realtor in the area should I use? Those ones that are popping up at the top are ones that have been bought online leads to be placed up there for sponsorship, advertising. That is how you can pay for the search engine part of the buying online leads. The next option, which a lot of us are familiar with, the lead aggregators, Realtor.com, Zillow, 72 Sold. These are going to be ones that potentially cost you the most money, and that you really want to go in understanding financially how much money you want to spend and what your return on investment will be and how many leads you want to close from these different types of sources. So if I buy into one of these lead aggregators, right, a lot of times they could be more warm. They could, do research on them first to see how ready they are. And also, if I'm going online as a consumer and I have gone to Realtor.com to start searching, I've gone there with the intention to look for real estate, versus I'm on Facebook and I'm clicking around and I saw this ad and I liked it. So potentially more warmer leads. That's not always the case, but that's just what we found statistically. So as you are looking to see what online lead source you want to use, those are 3 great options, and they all have different cost methods. If you decide that you want to buy online leads, here are 3 things I want you to look out for as you do the process. Your target audience. speed to lead, and inspect what you expect. So when I say target audience, as you are planning to buy these online leads, think about who it is that you're trying to attract and who it is that you're wanting to come to you as a lead, especially as you are maybe buying Zillow, for example. A lot of times they ask you for your preferred zip code, or as I'm running a Facebook ad, what would my target audience like to see? What would be of value to them that I could run an ad to get people who I'm trying to target to want to click? So you need to know who your target audience is prior to buying online leads. Now let's talk about speed to lead. This is very important. If you are going to buy online leads, the speed to lead is very true. You need to get in contact with these people as fast as possible, because once they click, they need to be called and have a conversation with and go into your database so that you can keep that contact information to stay in touch, and so that you're getting on info from them right away. So calling them, hey, I saw that you signed up on my online platform. I would love to help you. What are you looking for today? What's important to you? Not waiting 2 or 3 days to get in contact with them, because if they need a real estate agent, they are going to want to talk to somebody once they've signed up. Now, inspect what you expect. As you're doing this process, you need to make sure you're actually getting a return on investment in what you're buying. And this can be tricky as real estate agents because your pipeline doesn't necessarily close a month or two later, right? So seeing the type of leads that are coming through, how many of them are you getting? How many of them are answering the phone and actually having a conversation with you, and that you're getting as a warm lead into your pipeline. Now, if you do something 6 months, even 3 months, but I don't want to cut it too short, and nothing is coming from it, that's not a good return on investment. You really want to watch that and not just pour your money into something because people are signing up. You want to see if they're actually signing up and having a conversation with you about real estate, interested in going into the pipeline. So those are just 3 tips that I want to share with you if you decide to start this online journey of buying leads. Now, this information is not something I made up in my head. It is from the KW Online Leads Playbook. And if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that I am happy to share it with you. It has a lot more in it that I've even talked about. So my contact is below. If you want to contact me, I'm happy to share it with you. There's great ideas of different things you can do with online leads. And more importantly, a lot about our command CRM system at KW, how you can implement those leads in there to stay on top of them. Thanks for watching today. If you need anything, my contact is below. Thanks.